Ball here in the third. Bounce is checked in for a buck. Batum comes in for Morris. Alec Burks checked in for George. And Prime Time subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kaminsky comes in for Larry Nance. Rudy Gay's checked in for Richardson. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Count that bucket.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area, he knows he can make it happen.
Here he goes.
What I saw, I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg? I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
Okay.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clippers trail by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Cauley Stein is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the free throw. Pass to Beverly. Fires the three. Dreams the
right.
Beverly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh,
Shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting the hoop.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the
Play to win. They're hot shooting here in the second half. Their field goal percentage over 50%. Now,
yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front, the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now.
Keep the ball moving, boy. This ain't a problem. Free money right here.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Wilson with it. Doncic outside. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Over Ibaka. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Prime Time. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Damn.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 37.
strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Prime time, the pass to Ellington. Takes the three. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. To the inside, Kaminsky.
Come on.
The assist goes to Doncic. And now it's a 9-game top, boys.
Oh, defense, bro.
Dallas making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Driving inside.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even the all-around team effort been lacking? This guy's been on top of things.
Here's Brunson. Doncic right side. Here's the feed to Richardson. It's George on the wing. Brunson covering. George, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Doncic with it. George picks him up. And then slams it in.
Oh, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game. Good on the bucket. Primetime's got 41.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. You want to rise to the European.
That team's sucking like a fat one. No defense, no one's hitting shots. It's whatever.
He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big
fucking Mavericks over here hitting every single shot they have.
It's stolen by Ibaka.
Come on, like he can't pass it over the head, bro. What the fuck,
Look at the
man?
clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
See that dumb shit right there? Yeah, tell me you can't throw it over his head.
Right block shot, and the basket good. A right shot that time.
Well, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
Here's Primetime, shooting foul.
Oh, he can get it going. Nobody on the team scored. Straight up. Second one's going in.
Appreciate the trick around. If they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
So he can't get either to fall. And here is Doncic. Nance outside. And they double up Doncic. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Clippers trail by 11. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Are you kidding me?
It's stolen by Nance.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here, 4 down.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
You gotta know exactly what.
Nobody wanted to play.
These teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brett, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play, you think?
You got to have committed runners, BA. That's the huge part about transition. If a guy has the ball, the best he can be is having options, not just to go score himself, but to find guys who are willing to run the court with him.
And he makes it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. The drive by Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
He takes it in.
If you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Pass to Morgan. On the wing, Ingles. The kick out to Conley. The three is up. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George outside. Puts up a three. Utah with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball play here in this one. Pass to Morgan. Outside, Ingles. Driving to the basket. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
It's tipped. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Outside Conley. Shot from the low post is
Yo,
good.
where's the defense at, bro?
You can't
What
afford
the
to get
fuck?
stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Azubuike. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
Keep going.
Now here's Mitchell. Got a lot of room. Pass to Ingles. Here's the three. Unable to get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Ingles defending. George outside. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Morgan with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Azubuike. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
But being a guy who wore number 45 in college because of Michael Jordan, Mitchell has been doing his best NBA impression ever since he entered the league.
Utah leading. Well, obviously, it's hard to compare anyone to the GOAT. But one similarity is the way Mitchell can take over a game, Grant.
And I really love that about him. I mean, he can do it with drives, the three ball, and of course, in transition. Now, once Mitchell gets on the roll, he's almost impossible to stop. He's been Utah's go-to scorer down the stretch ever since he put on the Jazz uniform.
We've got Marcus Morris, also Robin Lopez out there. Lou Williams out there with Paul George. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Mitchell. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Offensive board. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's out of bounds. Check by Mitchell. And count that. 2 points.
That's what happened. I told y'all that's what happened.
Standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
That one drops. He ties it up. All right, Grant, you are the first rookie to ever lead All-Star fan ballot. That would have made you a team captain these days. So my question, who would be your first selection today?
So, back then, no question, it would have been the GOAT, Michael Jordan. But today, it would have been today's GOAT, LeBron James. He just has the ability, whether a regular season game, playoff game, or even in an all-star game, to elevate the play of everyone who's on his team. So no question, Captain Hill would pick LeBron James.
Such a front runner, Grant.
Hey, come on now, you can't blame him.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Fires the three. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Pass to Williams. He's guarded by Conley.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Conley. A valuable part of their offense. Averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here he goes. It's good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Think about this, BA. Watching Conley play over the years, it's still a crime that he's our team. I get that there are a lot of talented point guards in this league, but at some point, give the man his respect.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Check by Mitchell. Williams from long range. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
The free ball. And again, it's Clippers missing. Well, teams know how valuable Conley's been. Just look at his last Memphis contract, Grant. 5 years, $153 million respects.
And that exactly proves my point. Now, at the time, it was the greatest contract by total value in NBA history. Yet the man doesn't play in one All-Star game? How does that make sense?
Driving in. Check by Mitchell. And that one is hammered home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Williams. Rozier with it.
1:11 left in the second quarter. The rebound by Burks. The Clippers have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And he drives in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Holmes. Back to Rozier. 3-pointer. The Jazz with another miss.
Not sure how he finds himself with so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
That shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Nader. It's
Come
good.
on, man. What are you doing?
Utah's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. So the Utah 5 right now. At the 2 and the 3, it's Mitchell and Ingles. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Morgan in at the 4-man spot. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. It's George on the wing. Ingles defending. Yep, count it. George has got his first basket of the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Mitchell drives in, and it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 8 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. Again, missed by Mitchell. The Clippers in the lead. There's the drive. And the layup falls. 27 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Azubuike. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. 11 points in the game.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball. Yeah, I'm not sure he should be launching around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Morgan. Now Mitchell. He's got 11. They'll get another chance. There's the drive. Shoots over George. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range.
No.
Hoop poked away. It's out of bounds. The Jazz able to take possession here. Lopez, he's shooting. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Over to the wing. Pass to Clarkson. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 5 points.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the 3-point line. Steps up and knocks out. Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the
goodness.
one way,
OMG.
and he let it rip.
Nice. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Goes here outside. Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
Yeah, right.
The Clippers trail. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Alec Burks. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 52%.
Pass to Holmes.
And here's Mitchell.
Picked by Holmes. Conley on the attack. George with the block.
The hit coughs up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Outside Conley. The dive for the ball. Offensive rebound. It's deflected.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
He's guarded by Conley. The three, George. Utah with the rebound. Holmes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Utah trailing here. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Clarkson. Oh, the bucket's good. It's on Alec Burks.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Burks.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once it gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Asabuki. Here's Clarkson. No good from outside. The Clippers have gone 3 and 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Morgan. Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Drives to the hoop. Jams it in off a great move.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Spanked it in off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Oh, he jammed it straight down.
Earning his money on the
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against George. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Morgan with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Left side Mitchell over Williams. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, that mid-range game usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 45 points.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
George against Mitchell. So it'll be 2 points. Going up empty, missing both. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Soft touch off the glass. And a 7-point Clipper lead.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Check by Mitchell. Here's George. Six on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Morgan. Here's Conley. Three-pointer off the mark. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, it's still
Oh my God.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was called back.
And Philly.
Look at the clock.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy.
Here's Ingles. Long range from the inbound. Oh, gets the free to fall.
The strategy has been working.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Morgan. He connects.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they stop it.
Up to.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up easy.